we're gonna dive into chapter 3. I hope Allison will be okay. I mean, I know this is tough for her, but she has to
Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest,
heal
crafty
too.
goblins faced the truth about the darkness in the big wooden house.
It had come for the wise princess, driving her mad and causing her to attack them.
When they started asking questions about the princess in the darkness, the goblins realized that no one else in the forest wanted to know the truth.
So they dug and searched and asked hurtful questions, learning more about the wise princess than they had ever hoped to.
But the search took its toll. The darkness was proving too much for Sister Goblin, and yet Brother Goblin kept diving deeper and deeper until Sister Goblin finally said, enough.
And that was how the goblins found themselves separated again, hurt and confused, with so many unanswered questions and too many open wounds. Allison, wake up.
Oh. Is she asleep in the mom's room? Oh.
Okay, I ended the cycle. I can't do it anymore. Weird. Why does that look like you're playing that game with that little girl in the raincoat?
I'm not, I swear.
You killed me. You killed me.
Oh, poor baby. You didn't kill your mom. You didn't kill her.
She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman, alone in a deep and ancient wood.
You killed me.
You killed me!
Ooh, that's scary. Oh no. I'm probably gonna get copyrighted for this one too. Please don't strike me down. Don't mute on Facebook, please. I'm begging you. Please don't do it. Don't do it. Aw. Wait a minute. Flashback, or is she back at her place? I started collecting the documents you need for your rental application. Left the file for you downstairs on the kitchen counter. If you're still coming to meet Dee for lunch, you can drop off the documents and I'll make some copies for you. Take it easy today, Uncle Eddie. My famous backup buckwheat waffles are slowly growing cold in the kitchen.
He's right. Time to get my shit together.
Please don't copyright me for the music.
Just book a one-way ticket to the other side of the world.
Please, 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 please,
How did we go
please.
from being so alike to total opposites? I gotta think about something else.
Because sometimes you grow and you find who you really
Now would be
are.
a good time to stop smoking and
Ye-
maybe do a detox at 12.
Yeah, you think? Can I turn this off for copyrighted reasons? Please?
I could do my laundry. Ugh, maybe later. There's not enough concealer in the world to erase the night I had. Good to know I look just as bad as I feel.
So you left your brother all by himself? At your mom's house?
The days have gotten so short. It's gonna be a long winter. I miss the slopes. Eddie looks so young here.
Please don't copyright me, please don't
What the-
copyright me. Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
I should probably eat something. God, I feel so weak. So many months of snow boots ahead. He doesn't like this kind of attention, but he really does so much for the community.
Thank you so much for bringing our children home safe last weekend. Without you, they might have gotten behind the wheel, and who knows what could have happened to them or anyone else. We'll always be grateful for your wisdom. Thanks again for keeping this off the books. They are good kids who made a mistake, and Lord knows how a police record can compromise a child's future. We know they will remember your words for a long time. But please rest assured that we will do whatever we can to make sure they understand the extent of what could have occurred so they can raise awareness among their peers in the community. God bless you. Gail and Joby Locklear, Karen and Brody Moore.
I need to get all that paperwork together. Maybe that'll help. I wish Eddie's mom could have taught me how to do this. I can't really eat anything right now. Here's the file. Just need my ID and pay stubs. Okay.
We were family, Allison. How could you do this to me?
Fuck. I've got to think about something else. Focus. ID and pay stubs.
I know it's hard, but it's only gonna get worse.
I should have let myself enjoy these trips more. Maybe if I make something for Dee, it'll help calm me down.
Creamy crab pot. Okay, so that's a recipe.
Eddie says there's a plant for every pain, except heartache. I so don't want to go back to the station. Not after yesterday. Must be great to feel like you belong somewhere. Anywhere. Ah, here's my ID.
This place was never much more than a bachelor pad, huh? There was so much I planned to do. All those sacrifices I made. And how do you repay me? Lying to my face? You're not my child. My clan deserves better.
Oh.
Stop it, Allison. You have to stop torturing yourself. Just grab your pay stubs so you can get the hell out of here. God, the world feels so fucking small right now. I've got to find a way to get out of my head. Eddie loved his Mishka so much. What if I just packed a bag and left? And never looked back? I wonder if I'll ever hear from Tina again. I wish you could just change your mood as easily as a record.
Allison, please. It's a damn shame.
Come on, Allison. Don't start. I don't feel like listening to anything right now.
Good, because I don't want to get any more copyrighted.
I wish I thought shooting some hoops
Or
would help
muted.
me get all this. I wonder what Michael would think about all this. Would he even get it?
You swore, Allison.
It's nothing. This is nothing.
That's pretty.
he looked pretty concerned when I came home last night. God, feels like my head's full of screeching monkeys right now. I don't think I know any Claires in Delos Crossing, but I shouldn't be snooping in here.
Still picks it up.
A secret keeper in her secret keep. Maybe there's something in the Book of Goblins that'll help me figure this out.
Let's see. The eye has to do with her. There's only one, though. There's an eye right there. Hold on. Rude. There's an eye right here. 1, 2.
Ashley.
Yes.
Look how cute.
Oh, I seen that. I wonder if it has to do with the
I
Ice
can
King.
imagine Raiden wearing that.
You can?
Yeah, it would be so cute. The, like oversized jacket, him just being like, oh, the ground. I've never seen it before.
I know, right? Once
Oh.
upon a time, in a deep and ancient wood, the crafty goblins were getting into all kinds of trouble. They had woken up in a particularly mischievous mood that day, and there was not a single denizen of the ancient forest who they did not manage to pull a prank on. They left a mud pie in the princess's kitchen, so that when she dug in, she got a big mouthful of dirt. They used paint to draw silly pictures all over Moose's antlers while he slept. They told the mangy muskrat that his coat had been returned to its former glory, which made him very sad when he rushed to the water's edge and found he was in fact still mangy. They stole branches from the very old beaver's dam in order to have a sword fight, and they filled the old bear's den with burrs every time they ran away in a fit of giggles, never stopping to consider whether their jokes had done any harm. They were on their way to fill the pelican's beak full of bubbles when they were hoisted into the air by their legs. Though they thrashed and shouted, they found themselves staring into the face of the Ice King. All morning, he said, I have been hearing complaints about you two. They're just pranks, said the goblins. No one has really been hurt. Oh, no? Asked the king. He forced them to see how each of the victims of their pranks was doing. The princess had a stomach ache from swallowing the mud. The moose's antlers itched terribly where the paint had touched them. The muskrat was crying, sad at being reminded what his vanity had cost him. The very old beaver's den was flooded, and the old bear was trying to get the burrs out of his fur, but finding most of them hopelessly tangled. For your punishment, said the Ice King, you must help each of them undo the harm you caused. If you do a good job of this, there will be no further punishment. If you do not, you will have to give me your noses, so that you can no longer stick them into other people's businesses. Now the goblins liked their noses right where they were, in the middle of their faces, so they set about making things right. They baked a real pie for the princess, brewed her a tea that would settle her stomach. They scrubbed Moose's antlers clean and then covered them in soothing mud. They sat by the river with the muskrat, listening as he talked in great detail about his old coat. And then they did their best to point out all of the things that they were still handsome about him, like his proud whiskers and sparkling eyes. They let the very old beaver rest while they repaired all the damage done to her den. And then finally, they removed every burr from Old Bear's fur, even the ones that were hopelessly tangled. In the end, they came before the Ice King to see if they had done enough. The Ice King surveyed the forest and found that everyone seemed to be back to normal. "What did you learn?" asked the Ice King. "That our pranks can make people feel bad," said the goblins. The Ice King smiled and nodded. "Yes, actions have consequences. In case you forget, I am going to leave you with a reminder. Whenever one of your pranks is going to hurt someone, you are going to feel a little pit in your stomach. That will be your punishment and your warning." So every time after that the goblins set out to do a prank that went a little too far, they felt a little pit in their stomachs, and they were forced to consider whether it was the right thing to do. And that is how the goblins irritated the Ice King and how they were punished. Let's see.
Maybe there's something in the Book of Goblins that'll help me figure this out.
I wish you could give me a better look. I mean, so far, let's see, blue, there's stones, and there's 3 eyes. So, let's see. I'll just start scrolling through. So, I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the Ice King, but I might be wrong. Okay, that has to do with the wolf. I don't see any hidden messages here or there. Nothing there. Nope. The moon hag loses her name. Creepy. Okay, that one I already saw. See, there's 3 eyeballs around the Ice King. That's why I'm like speculating, like, okay, maybe that has something to do with it. But I'll keep looking just in case. I just wish you could like click on things and you could see like, but this is the only thing I got here.
A secret keeper and her secret
So wait, is this saying it has to go? Okay. Well, the story about the secret keeper only happened once, though, right? I'm sorry, but let me Google this because it's gonna bug me. It's legitimately bugging me what's in the box. Okay.
All my recent pay stubs should be in that folder in my room.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so let's go back out. I know what to do now. The eyes were to throw me off.
Stop sulking.
Okay, focus. I'm still missing some things.
Like, I never dawned on me that the back in the previous stream that you would give what's her name, the secret keeper, coins to keep your
Secret
secrets.
keeper in her secret keep. No way. It worked.
Nice,
I
another
haven't heard him
collectible.
play in a while. It just sits there collecting dust. This is personal.
My dearest son, I'm not getting better this time, so I wanted to write a few things down for you. I'm sorry to be leaving you so soon. I had you late in my life, but I still thought there would be more time. It makes me happy to know you will have the clan when I am gone, and you will have your auntie to look after you. You have always seemed to know when it was time to leave from the time you were a year old. You knew which shoes belonged on which feet, and you used to bring me mine whenever I was getting ready to go somewhere. I could never figure out how you knew I was ready to leave. But there you'd be with my shoes every time. You never cried or made a fuss, just helped me on my way. I hope this leaving will be just as easy, and though I won't need you to fetch me my shoes, I know you'll help me on my way. Your strength has always been to accept what is and to do what needs to be done. I am so proud of you for joining the police force. People are going to look to you as a leader now, and I know you won't let them down. Please help the young people remember our way of life. We have thrived as a people since time before memory because of our cultural, values. Don't let them lose that. Also remember how important it is to attend to everyone, not just the ones who fit in. It is our way to lift each other up. Everyone has something to offer to the community. They may not even see it in themselves, so you've got to show them. Help them along their path, as you've always done. Remember, when you uplift others, it makes you stronger too. Well,
Marianne, what's going on with you lately? If you need help,
Come on, Allison. Don't start. I'm glad he never pushed me to change my last name. Eddie must have been back and forth to Juneau all the time to these shows before he got stuck here taking care of me.
every time I see, is that Master Chief? Is that a Halo reference? Cause every time I see that, it looks like it just reminds me of it.
I told him I wanted to stop messing with those memories, but he wouldn't listen.
Brother, sister, we look out for each other. That's what you said. But you don't mean what you say, do you? They're just words. You left me, Allison, all alone and scared.
What the hell is wrong with me? God, where is it?
I would assume in your desk.
Not here. Here they are. Okay, I think I've got everything I need for the application. Where's that coming from? Where did I leave my phone last night? Phone's definitely not up here. Ringing got quieter.
Why would your phone be in the basement? No lie though, basements in general are freaking scary.
What's the big P? Oh.
My dove. Only thieves and monsters hide in the dark. Fly back to the light, Allison.
What the? No. I cannot deal with you right now. God, where is it? No phone here. What's it doing here? Hey, Dee.
Finally. I was starting to get worried. Why didn't you pick up?
Yeah, sorry. I didn't have my phone on me.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure we were still on for lunch.
Yeah, of course. I'm getting ready right now.
That so? Because it kind of sounds like I woke you up.
That's just how I sound. But anyways, I still have a few things to do before I can leave, but I'll be there.
All right, hun. See you soon.
Get it together, Allison. Come on. Grab the file, get dressed, and head out. Or I was not in the right headspace to make something last night. I should try it again. I've been pretty grinchy about Christmas since I came here. Eddie tries so hard. This is a totally different life. You should have taken care of yourself first, Marianne. We deserved that. Eddie can't cope with getting rid of any of Carol's stuff.
Alright, upstairs we go. Or what's over here? I'm so nosy, I'm sorry.
Morning.
Hey, Allie.
Hey. Hi, guys. What are you doing here?
Tessa and I were worried after you called in sick last night. She's busy at the cafe, but she sent over some coconut cake, since you won't be making it in for lunch.
That's nice, Tom. Thanks.
I'm gonna head on inside. Freezing my butt off out here.
Okay. Thanks.
Is Tyler not around today?
No. He's, busy. Out at the old house.
I see. It must be hard to sell the place you grew up in. So many memories, right?
Oh, it's okay. We'll get over it.
I really hope so. So, Tessa told me a little bit about what happened at the cemetery.
Yeah, I'm sorry it got so intense. It's just, we really needed to understand why Marianne did what she did. Especially Tyler.
Oh, of course. She gets that. You two didn't say anything she wasn't already thinking. She spent years blaming herself.
Well, she wasn't the only one involved. There was a lot of blame to go around.
I'm glad you're able to see that. It seems like your brother, well, he's not nearly so forgiving, is he?
He has been pretty harsh. Especially on Eddie. But we both got tired of people lying to us for our own good.
Yes, of course. I totally...
I mean, you're adults.
I am sorry you're the one taking all the repercussions. I heard about the fight with your uncle. I really hope your brother appreciates your sacrifices.
He will. I mean, he does. I'm sorry, but I'm pretty beat.
Oh, of course. I'll let you rest. Tell Michael there's no need to hurry back.
Okay. Thanks for stopping by, Tom.
Bye now. Take care.
I'm very, sus of Tom.
Sorry for abandoning you out there. Pro tip: avoid catching a ride with Tom at all costs.
Did he talk about the new spicy chocolate bars?
Yep. And exactly what they do to his digestion.
What's up with him? Not sure I've ever seen him so eager to help.
I think he and Tess are legitimately concerned.
Plus, door-to-door is part of campaigning, right?
Yeah, I guess. I'm glad you're here, Michael. Thanks for coming.
Coffee and a friendly face, just what the doctor ordered, right?
I just feel like cuddling up in front of the TV all day. Maybe finally binge that last season of Witches of Eldom.
Then do it.
I gotta drag my lazy ass out to have lunch with Dee. I've been kind of freaking out on repeat today.
What do you mean?
It's hard to describe, but I just can't calm down.
You ever try any of that affirmation type shit? Look, when things get dark, I tell myself that whatever I'm going through will pass. That I'm a great person and my feelings are valid.
This will pass. I'm a great person. My feelings are valid.
We'll work on it, but that's a good start. Do you want to talk about what happened with Tessa at the cemetery?
We just asked her some questions.
What kind of questions?
Tough ones.
Let me guess, she did not appreciate that.
She reported Marianne to social services. She was trying to get us taken away.
Fuck, I'm sorry, Allie. I knew she was nosy, but that's like some supervillain shit. Hey, what's eating at you, Allie?
She needs to get it out.
I had a fight last night. I was so excited to have him back, but what if 10 years was too much? And we're too different?
I don't think so. You just need to get to know each other again. Start with the small shit. Figure out what each other's favorite foods are, you know? And then build up to the big stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The last few days have been a lot. It's totally okay to be overwhelmed. You're gonna figure it all out. Families are fucked up.
Excuse me?
They're basically fuck-up factories.
You're right. I just need to relax.
So, maybe this will cheer you up. I think I found the perfect place. Check it out. It's pretty cool, right? Deposit's a bit high, but it's got 2 large bedrooms and a view of the channel.
You're really going to give up our home to live in this ugly box?
Oh God.
Allison? Allison, look at me. You okay?
I'm just... I need to... I just need to sit down.
It's okay. I got you. What's going on?
God, everything? My anxiety's through the roof. I can't eat anything without getting sick, and then I've been seeing things. Memories of Marianne and me and Tyler when we were kids, and Eddie, and it used to just be stuff I'm pretty sure really happened, but now I see them everywhere. Shouting every shitty thought I've ever had about myself. I don't know how much more of it I can take.
That's intense. I'm sorry, has... anything like this happened to you before?
Right after Marianne died, I had a lot of panic attacks, but nothing exactly like this.
Come here, Allie. I hear you, okay? I hear you.
You must think I'm I'm completely nuts.
No. I think you went through some really bad shit. You never saw anyone about it, right?
Yeah, I've looked into therapists a few times, but they're all so far away and so expensive.
Well, you know what I went through in 2011. I don't know if I'd still be here if I hadn't gotten help. You got that money coming in from the house.
For our apartment in Juneau. I don't want to bail on you.
Look, I know you hate letting people down, but you gotta put your own oxygen mask on first. I get that, and so does Tyler.
Thanks. I'll try. I really need to work on the house today, but Tyler's crashing out there. Not sure if I'm ready to face him.
If you want, I could go out there, see how he's feeling, and if he's ready to talk. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe that could work. I hope he'll talk to you, though. He's never been the best at opening up to new people. You sure?
Yeah, of course. I don't mind trying if it might patch things up between you two.
Oh shit, I'm gonna be late for my lunch with Dee. I still need to change and stuff, but I can drop you off at the store if you want.
Sure, thanks.
No, Michael, thank you for listening. I mean it.
I mean, I'm surprised that the uncle never thought of getting her help after going through such a traumatic experience.
Hi, Dee.
Hey, beautiful. You okay? 'Cause, girl, you look like shit.
I haven't been sleeping well. But here I am. That's how much I love you, right?
Aw. Well, I appreciate us having a girls' lunch anyway. Just give me 5 minutes so I can finish off this paperwork.
Oh, no rush. I need to drop off some stuff with Eddie.
All right. Oh, help yourself to some cobbler. Mrs. Romero sent it over after I caught her flasher. It's in the break room. You better hurry before Greggs kills it off.
Mrs. Romero's cobbler? I'm on it.
I'll meet you in there when I'm done with this.
Morning.
Hola, Miss Ronan.
Ooh, these look like wild berries. Mrs. Romero must have frozen them over the summer.
Oh yes, she takes her cooking seriously. Very seriously.
She's not even grabbing any, she's just...
Try not to hang out upstairs too long. Chief's orders. Sorry.
Sounds like Eddie's busy. I shouldn't bother him. Uncle's in there. Whew, he's really letting that guy have it. I should probably drop the paperwork here. Eddie's gonna be busy for a while. I wonder how Uncle's feeling about me moving away. We haven't really talked about it. I dropped my stuff off.
Probably
upstairs,
scared
so I'm
about
gonna go
it.
wait in the break room.
Okay, hon.
But maybe excited for you too.
I'm so sorry to keep you waiting, Allie, but I really need to finish this before I can break.
No worries. I'm not in a rush. By the way,
Dessert for lunch. Pretty cool, right?
pretty cool. Yeah.
I've always had a sweet tooth. Got it from my mom. She baked darn near every day. Need to start being a little careful, though. Doctor's orders. Brendan.
What are you having?
Trout pie and, black radish. I'm on a diet.
A cobbler diet?
Hey, shh, 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 shh. I won't tell if you won't.
You were not kidding about the cobbler. This may be her best batch ever.
Right?
What you reading?
Oh, about that dock strike? And the trouble these folks are causing for everyone else. Ugh. I hate strikes. What is this, Paris, France? Come on!
It's the only way most people have to get anyone to listen. We haven't had a three-pointer coffee break in a while.
You remember how that one shot of yours went wild and smashed the picture of old Chief Burke?
Oh.
Yep. Couldn't show my face around here for a week.
Well, I'll let you in on a secret. Most people hated Burke anyway. Your dad's a far better chief than he ever was.
Hey, Gregs. Got any big vacation plans coming up?
Yeah, we'll probably go up to Anchorage for Thanksgiving. Linda's sister lives up that way. But I'm also secretly planning a family trip to New York City for New Year's. Been saving for 2 years, and I got it all arranged under a fake email.
That's really cool. I'd love to go there someday.
It's probably our last big trip before Lauren's off to college, so I wanted to make it count.
I'm sure everyone will have a great time. Hey, Gregs. Huh. So, what's the criminal underbelly of Delos Crossing been up to lately?
Poachers, vandalism, a few memorable cases of public indecency. Nothing too serious, which is fine by me. Boring is good. Not like Juneau. My daughter's always begging to move there, but that is not happening.
Why? Juneau's awesome. There's like actual things to do there.
Drugs, that's why. Property crime's double the national average. People coming in all the time from God knows where.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Hi, welcome to chat. Sorry, I can't. Maybe I could pull it up on my phone so I could at least see what everybody be saying.
Hey, sorry I kept you waiting.
No worries.
You'll never believe it. We caught the mailbox bandit. And guess who it was?
An animal? Like a raccoon, maybe?
Have you been eavesdropping in on official police business? Anyway, yeah, it's a raccoon. Delos Crossing's most wanted turned out to be
I just hit
some
my knee.
panda stowaway.
And this is how legends begin.
Anyway, hun, I'm so sorry to bail, but I gotta run this little guy to animal control now. Probably best I take a rain check.
Oh, it's okay. Totally, I understand. Duty calls.
Thanks.
Well, we need to try again soon. I feel so bad about missing your birthday. I thought about making you something, but I was a little strapped for time, so...
No, I get it. With your brother back, I see where your priorities are now.
What? No, it's not...
Relax, I'm just kidding. I really gotta go now. Right, I'll call you later. And try to get some sleep, alright?
See ya. Well, there go my lunch plans.
Hey, your brother didn't tag along today?
No.
He didn't really want to show his face around here after the mess he made yesterday, huh?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It got kind of out of hand.
Don't worry. We know it wasn't your idea, but... Look, we're all worried about you. This isn't the Allison we know.
The Allison you know?
Yeah. The sweet, smart girl who'd never hurt anyone on purpose. I know you two and the chief made peace, but I gotta say, it ate at him all day.
We did what we had to, get what we needed.
All right. I just want you to be careful. I've been doing this for a long time. And people, they mostly don't change. Even when we really want them to.
Yeah, but
I'm really
the
tired. Can we not do this?
Allison, I like you. I really do. I've known you since you were a kid. You're honest, stable. You're not a troublemaker. Tyler, I mean, if he goes down, don't let him take you with him, okay?
I can't do this.
Oh, you okay?
Please just let me go. I need air. I need some air.
But he like already graduated. Like he did a lot, even though he was away. So why would people still say stuff like that?
Tyler? Answer me, please. Fuck. Why is he ghosting me? God. I can't breathe. Please stop. Okay. Okay. I've been here before. This will pass. I just need to breathe in and out. Follow the circles.
Oh my goodness.
Just keep going. In and out.
I'm like, I know I'm kind of doing it right, but I really hope I'm doing this correctly.
My heartbeat's slowing down. Hold on. You're getting there, Allison. You're getting there. I'm okay. I'm okay. What's happening?
Are you okay? Yes? Are you fibbing? I'm scared. I don't know what these people are gonna be like. Or when I'm gonna see you again.
We can still undo it. We can tell them what really happened.
No way. It's done. That's it. You're gonna be there to talk on the voice if I need you, right?
Of course. It'll almost be like we're still together.
It's time to get going now. Come on.
Wait, Chief. Just a sec. Hey, kids. I went back to the house and got a few things for you. I know how much he's meant to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sam.
Oh, kids, this is just goodbye till next time, okay?
Oh.
Allison? What are you doing out here? It's freezing.
I just needed some air.
What happened? What's wrong, little moose?
I think I had a panic attack.
She needs help.
It's gonna be okay. Let's get you inside and warmed up. Then we can talk about what happened.
I'm sorry. This morning has just been so... God, I'm embarrassed.
Don't be. You haven't had an attack in a while. What's going on?
I've just been so wrong. About everything.
Did Tyler say something to make you feel that way?
No. It wasn't him. It was me. I failed him. Over and over.
From here, it looks like you've been busting your ass to help him.
You don't understand.
Allie, you've got so much weight on your shoulders. With Tyler coming back, and your big move, you know, maybe it's time to ease off some of this other stuff that's clearly stressing you out.
If you mean Marianne, I can't. I owe it to Tyler to see it through.
Do you? I don't know why you've always blamed yourself for that. It wasn't your fault.
That's not true, Uncle. I was there.
You were 11 years old. There was nothing you could do. You can't go on letting it haunt you every waking moment. Look, you're not your mother, okay?
What do you mean?
Oh god, I have to draw a hum of that
I
hair.
mean, something happened to her. Something bad. I don't know what it was, but it never left her. You can't make that same mistake. You gotta tell those ghosts to move on.
You need to let it out.
It was me. I is the one who had the scissors.
What? What are you saying?
She was threatening Tyler. So I stabbed her. I killed her. I killed my mother.
But Tyler confessed. He went to Fireweed.
We lied. We lied to everyone.
No.
It's always gonna eat at her, that's why.
How could you let him take the blame?
It was a mistake. I know. But we were in shock. Tyler wanted to take the blame. And I let him. But we should have told the truth.
It must have really hurt. Keeping that inside all these years.
I pretty much just bottled it up. And now it's all I can think about. Everywhere I look, she's there. anymore.
I'm trying not to cry. Sad.
It's not easy to admit something like that. It takes a lot of courage, Allison. I should have seen it. I'm so sorry. None of this was fair to you two.
Oh my god, like, really?
Rust removers in some sort of spray bottle. Should say sticky mechanisms on it.
He said red can.
Rust removers in some sort of spray bottle. Should say sticky mechanisms on it.
I thought maybe it would show on the boat. If it's in an obvious place, I'm gonna be mad.
No, it should be on one of those shelves back there. Don't stress yourself out. I can work them for you eventually. Damn it.
What happened?
Busted my finger with that stupid wrench. Grab me a gauze. Should be in that cupboard over there.
Cupboard? Wait. Dude, you have crap everywhere. Oh, okay, this cupboard. Wow. Really? 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 Just no comment. No comment. I don't care anymore. I don't care at this point.
Yeah, the gauze should be in that cupboard over there.
Sam, are you our father?
Figured you'd ask me that question someday.
He's like, crap.
Well,
I wish I was.
what the hell kind of answer is that?
I'm sorry, Allie. But the man you're looking for, he ain't me.
Oh, okay. Guess I'll just take your word for it then.
Hey, you got no right coming in here getting angry at me for something I got nothing to do with.
But you two were so close. I know you meant something to her.
You honestly think I would have let you two grow up without a father? I may be a deadbeat, but I'm no coward.
But you must know something.
I truly don't. Your mama, she never... Look, we were just friends. I mean, take a look at old Sam. No woman like Mary Ann would ever think twice about a guy like me.
I'm so sick of this. I'm so tired of trying to unravel all of Mary Ann's fucking secrets.
This is like Steven Universe all over again.
I don't understand her.
Well, Steven Universe.
I wanna hate her
Future.
so much.
he obviously cared about your mom and
Oh. When was the last time you cracked a window?
Come over here. Sit with me.
Much better. What's all this?
Here, I kept a few things.
Dear Sam, most bears only live to 20 or 25, so congratulations on making it to 29. I certainly wouldn't have survived long out here without you. So thanks again for everything you do. Laura is a very lucky woman. I know you think the best part of your past has been erased, but as long as you don't forget that Rose will always be seaworthy. It just might look a bit smaller in memory. I hope you get some time on the water with Richie this weekend and catch everything you deserve, including some new memories. Happy birthday, my cherished friend, Marianne.
I remember this. We got this on our trip to Juneau.
Uh-huh. She saved up for a whole year to make that happen.
Dear Sam, I'm writing from the little hotel you recommended in downtown Juneau, and you're right, the kids love the whole whale mural. Our other favorite was the Raven mural at City Hall. Today we took the tramway to the top of the top of Mount Roberts. Kids wanted to hike the trail, but we only made it to the totems. Tomorrow we're going to hike to Nugget Falls to see if the glacier still looks like what's on the other side. Hope you're hauling them in by the barrel. Marianne.
Swords and schemes.
Oh, and I took her to see that for her birthday. She hated every second of it. The whole drive back, she talked about how it butchered the books.
Oh, it was a book?
I guess so. Must have been one of her favorites. Oh, she was so mad.
Oh, no. There's one more thing in the damn box.
Look at these ones. Mother made that. Oh, she was a real artist, that one. Kind of like you.
She looks happy.
She was.
When was this? Why are you wearing a square hat?
Oh, yeah, that was when I finally got my captain's license. Marianne's the one who pushed me to get it. Made me wear that stupid hat when I went to take the oath. This one. We'd been working on that barn for months. That roof was a son of a bitch to sheath. Rain just kept on leaking into the loft.
Wait, the barn has a loft?
Oh, yeah. You didn't know?
Oh, she didn't tell us. Is that a trap door?
Yeah. Jimmy closed the whole thing up. Told her it was gonna be real hard to get any hay up there, but she said she didn't mind.
Do you know what's up there?
I could tell she didn't want to talk about it, so I respected that.
Well, we're gonna have to empty it out for the sale, so I guess we'll know soon enough.
Ellie, you really gonna go through with this? It's like I told you, that house meant everything to your mama. It's all we got left. You can't just throw it away.
I'm sorry. I know how hard this has been on you. But you need to move on.
What's done is done.
Maybe it would help to talk to someone about it?
I'll ever tell you about the time I broke my leg? Shin bone snapped in 3 different places. Stuck on my ass for a month. No use to anybody. I was so down I couldn't even bring myself to get out of bed. But your mama, she has having none of that. She got me up one morning and drove me to a nice spot by the harbor. I watched the boats come in and out all morning. You can't let yourself be defined by the parts that are broken. That's what you told me. You gotta find a way to work with what you got. Think about that a lot. Gotta remember.
He fell asleep. So he has a wife and kid of his own, but he would have preferred or wished to be their dad and be with Marianne. That's why he's been ghosting her, is because he's trying to recollect the memory by himself.
I've been looking all over the place for you. You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Whoa, whoa. Hey, let's get you off your feet, okay? Come on. Listen, if you want to be alone, I'll go. But if there's anything you need to get off your chest, I won't snitch.
You saw Allison? How is she?
Yeah. I went back to check on her this morning. She was in a pretty bad way. Whatever went on between you two, it wrecked her.
Look, I don't want to drag you into this.
Well, I'm already in it, and you look like hell, so...
Might as well continue.
I just got a lot on my mind.
Well, I know one thing that's good for that. As a wise man once said, fishing is the cure to the wounds of the heart.
Was that wise man you?
Hey, like I said, I gotta write my own legacy. So, you in?
I don't know.
Come on, we're burning daylight. Let's go.
Where are we gonna go?
Why go anywhere when we have a perfectly frozen lake right here?
Ice fishing in November?
Yeah. It got cold way fast this year. Climate change. That shit's gonna kill us. But hey, fish first. You can walk behind me if you're afraid, though.
You're actually serious?
Yep, dead serious.
I am a very serious man, Tyler. Let's go.
Like you're crazy, but I'm in.
Stage is set. It's showtime. Whenever you're ready.
You sure you don't want to go?
Nah. Look, no way I'm gonna rob you of your first catch in your own backyard.
All right.
That's funny.
Got everything you need, by the way?
Yeah, I'm good.
Man, I'm so gonna miss this.
Miss what?
Just hanging out and fishing and... You know, I'm not gonna have a lot of time after we move to Juneau with school and the JC and everything.
Right.
So did any of the people you came up with at Fireweed land in Juneau?
Oh, I'm not sure. Once they left, I never really kept in touch.
Really?
People came and went a lot. And besides, everyone moves on eventually, right?
Not everyone. Not people who get so close they're like family.
I already have a family.
Well, there's a reason we think of families as trees. They keep on sprouting new branches. And...
Oh, hey, I think I've got a bite.
You got this. Reel him in.
Come on, come on, come on. Fishy. How are we gonna do this?
Pull up on the rod.
Oh!
No, give it a nice pull.
I got it. Slippery little. Got it.
Bravo.
Nice.
First of many.
Pace yourself. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Thanks, Sensei.
Oh, hey, did you want to make solid plans to hit the buzzard hole? The river might ice over soon, so we shouldn't wait too long.
Yeah, sure.
Sweet. I was planning to go Saturday. I'll pick you up on the way out.
Cool. I'll set my alarm to ass crack of dawn. You got anything good in there?
Maybe, but who says I'm willing to share?
Okay, fine, be that way. You have this whole fancy bag just for ice fishing?
You don't mix and match. Ever.
Jeez, you don't mess around, do you?
I told you earlier, I'm a very serious man.
Alright, here we go.
Nice, nice.
Okay. How about them apples?
Oh, nice job. So, you weren't all talk.
Impressed?
I only see 2 fish in my cooler.
For now.
Damn.
So, what are you gonna make with what we catch?
Hey, you got me figured out. Slice of fresh fish, topped with garlic, pesto, walnuts, just a drop of olive oil. Pure perfection.
That sounds
As my partner in
delicious.
crime, you're entitled to a cut.
Works for me, partner. So, about last night. I don't know what Allison said, but from my side, Well, I thought we were on the same page. But it turns out we weren't.
Hey, so don't tell her I told you, but last week your sister was almost unbearable. She was jumping up and down with excitement at you coming back.
Really?
You better believe it. Look, the last time you saw each other, you were kids. Just because things have changed doesn't mean you can't work it out.
I know. It's probably my fault. I really pushed her last night. I just don't get why she always has to run away from everything.
You blame her?
Avoiding the problem doesn't make it go away. She's so fixated on selling the house. It's like she's trying to bury the past. All of it. Even the good parts.
Look, I'm not picking sides here. Okay, but she's been Murder House Girl ever since it happened. Now she's got a chance to put it behind her. And start fresh. Shit, I'd be pretty eager too.
I guess I didn't really think about that. I've been so focused on my own shit. It's been hard, you know? Figuring out how to live out here.
You mean outside of Fireweed?
Yeah. When I first got there, all I could think about was getting out. It felt like a cage. But after a while, it started to feel more like a shell. I figured out who I was in there. But now I've got to work out how to be that person out here.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, none of us really know what we're doing. Shit may look bleak now, but your sister's never gonna give up on you. You can lean on me too if you want. Just be careful, okay?
Aww.
Got a bad left shoulder.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks for listening.
Don't mention it.
Don't you say anything.
I guess this one's gonna be a bit bigger.
Easy. Oh. Whoa. Bam. 3 out of 3.
Well played. I got nothing. That was clean.
Huh.
Nice. Fish all the fish. Achievement unlocked.
Can I ask you something kind of weird and maybe hard to answer?
Weird and kind of hard to answer my jam. What's up?
How'd you know you were ready to trust anyone enough to put yourself out there?
Okay. Yeah, that is a hard question.
Oh boy.
There's not really two ways about it. You gotta be willing to take a hit. Look, I stopped listening to the entire indie folk genre just because I was dumped at a show once. But I put myself back out there just like everyone who's ever gotten their heart stomped on. Because when you meet someone who really sees you, you don't have to pretend anymore.
Hard to argue with that. And you're still interested in being that someone? Even after all the shit that's happened?
Hey, I've got baggage too. I think it's worth a chance. Don't you?
I think we're in total agreement here.
Yeah?
Yeah. I get this feeling like I could say or do anything with you and it'd be cool. I feel safe.
You are. Because your sister would kill me if I did you dirty.
Yeah, she would.
Yeah, she would.
So, doesn't look like you're catching anything with that. You want me to show you how it's done?
Go for it.
Dude, I caught 3 fish. Didn't miss any, so don't even.
Hey, you're missing the show. You okay?
Aww. So cute. I ship it. I ship it. I ship it. I ship it. I really, really ship it. And sailed. Aw, Allison. Rough day for you, baby.
So, yeah.
Yeah, is one way to put it. Hey, Allie. I think I'll just show myself out.
Okay. Call me later?
You know I will.
And then they got married.
They're so gonna get married.
So is Tyler
Sorry for
gay
interrupting.
or bisexual?
No.
That I
totally
don't.
fine.
I don't know.
Maybe pansexual? Demisexual? You got a plethora of
Catch
different.
anything?
You know,
Yeah.
things there.
Mostly ice, but yeah.
Don't say mostly ice. You caught 3
I'm sorry
fish,
for
my
freaking out
man.
yesterday.
Own it.
All of this
We mostly caught the ice.
has been really hard on me.
Don't apologize. I was being an asshole.
What?
I should have never pushed you that hard.
You gay too? Yeah, you
Come here.
gay. You're very gay. You and me. You're the L
Why
of
did I
L.
miss you so much? It's only been a day.
I've been told I have that effect on people.
You dum-dum. Okay, so I need to show you something.
What? You're kind of weirding me out.
Can we sit down for a sec?
So, what is it?
I was just at Sam's. He's not our father.
How do you know?
I asked him, point blank.
I'm not surprised. Burning down the barn didn't really seem like a Sam move.
Yeah, I guess it was silly to suspect him in the first place. He'd never hurt Mary Ann's kids. There's something else. Look at this. This was taken in 1992 when Mary Ann first moved to Delos Crossing. See that ladder? Sam told me the barn has a loft. He helped her build it. Apparently she never told anyone about it.
And it's still there?
As far as he knows, yeah. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
We've come this far. And a hidden loft? That's got secret shit written all over it.
Let's go.
I mean, it would make sense considering the structure of the barn.
Ugh, what a mess. That's not gonna help us get this.
What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate. My brain was going to some real dark places.
Don't worry. Whatever's up there, I'll protect you.
We'll see how chivalrous you feel when you've got bats and that perfectly coiffed hair.
But I like bats. Okay, homie. How are we gonna get this down?
What do you think is up there?
Okay, we know what's up there, but how are we gonna get down?
Speculate. My brain was going to some.
For a second, I thought there might be another secret stash down here, but just a loose plank. I thought I saw something red over here, but guess my mind's just playing tricks on just a regular old light switch. Nothing here. No lever. Man, this place is a mess.
I If there was ever a time to find a magic portal.
I would just use the lever, but I mean a ladder. A lever. I just said what he was looking for. God damn it. I'm gonna be triggered if, again, it's in an obvious place and I just don't fucking see it.
I thought I saw something red over here, but guess my mind's just playing tricks on me. The handle should be behind this.
Ah, there it
Oh
is.
shit. You never expect that.
It's opening up.
The Secret Keeper always did store all the best secrets in the clouds.
Yep. Come on, let's find a way to climb up there.
And that's where we get the ladder. Wow. Damn, she really decorated that.
Can you see anything?
Nope, nada.
Was she like on shrooms or something, or psychedelics? Cause
Here, found a switch.
Holy shit. Well, that shaved a few years off my life. Whoa.
maybe she's gonna show this to the kids one day. I don't know.
Her story.
Look, she left us something.
It's got a combination lock with letters.
Do you think she hid the code somewhere in all this?
Knowing Mary Ann, probably.
Well, you want to do this?
Yeah. Let's start here.
Oh, yay, more puzzles to make my brain.
No, yeah, this is very like the Strange and the final season of The Walking Dead, like where you have to move around and shit, remember?
It seems like it's not doing anything. Maybe it's broken?
Or maybe we just need to solve the puzzles in order. We're not done with the other one yet.
Okay, but where do we even start?
Why are these pictures from the Book of Goblins here?
I don't know. Recognize this?
Yeah. It's from the story where the goblins tricked the Mad Hunter.
It looks like it, but it's different, right? Can you check the...
Well, here it is. Why do you think she changed the picture?
I don't know. Maybe it's a message. Like, the differences between the two mean something.
Something about Mary Ann, right? Since she's the princess?
Yeah. Why don't we try to find them all and then see if it makes any sense?
Okay, spot the differences. It moves. Oh, some of these parts are buttons. Huh. No goblins.
Yeah. In the original, the goblins managed to save the princess from the Mad Hunter.
So we saved Mary Ann from something, but not in this version? The princess is running away from the Mad Hunter.
was sent by the Gold Lady, according to the story.
Do you think the Gold Lady could have been Marianne's mom? I mean, she always used to say she moved to the end of the world to get away from her family.
Huh. Yeah, you're right.
Why do you think she added that castle in the background?
See the color of the flag? It could be her mother's castle. It looks like the princess is running away from it.
So, Marianne ran away from home. And she grew up kinda rich? It's not the same title, so I guess that counts as a difference. That's it.
Shit.
Whoa.
What's in there?
Pictures, letters. The Gold Lady. That was definitely her mom.
So, did Marianne grow up kinda rich?
Maybe. Would have been nice to have some of that. Oh, poor thing.
Why would she keep an old drawing of a pet in here?
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her that young.
I think that's her mom in the background.
I can't believe she was a ballet dancer. Marianne.
And a good one, too.
God, that's so not her.
Damn.
Did you know she studied engineering?
No. But it looks like she changed her major to visual arts.
I don't think she actually got it changed. The paper's not signed and it's all wrinkled. Like someone tried to throw it away.
Probably her mom. Marianne, I can't do this anymore. You deserve better than cliche bullshit like, it's not me, it's not you, it's me. But the truth is, it's all been too much to deal with, and I realize I'm just not ready. Maybe if we could have dealt with all of this on our own, without your mom constantly putting pressure on us, things could have been different. But the damage is done. It's probably too late for that now. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You're an amazing person, and you made me a better man. I hate myself for doing this, but I feel like we'll both be better off apart. There I go with the cliches again. Please don't ever stop being who you are. Here, but I'm gone. Brent.
Could this guy have been any more cryptic? You think the guy with her is Brent from the letter?
I would guess so. Tyler, see that little light? I think we need to solve this one next.
Okay.
There's the Gold Lady again. She's all over the board. There was a figure of her in that stash by the Mad Hunter painting, right?
Oh, yeah.
So maybe all of this is related to what we found in there.
Hey, I can move the piece next to the Gold Lady.
All these pictures. They look like images from Marianne's life before Delos, don't they?
Well, some of them do anyway.
Maybe that's it then. We need to figure out which ones are real?
The princess dancing, playing violin, spinning wool. I guess this is stuff she did for fun?
Notice how unhappy she looks in all these pictures? I don't think she was having any fun.
Okay, I'm confused.
What's the Gold Lady doing?
Whispering something into someone's ear behind the princess's back?
The wise princess looks like she's trying to run away. Is that it?
It's opening.
Oh shit, the bird was just a guess.
What's in there this time?
But that makes sense because she does miss her bird.
Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam. Look at him. He's so young and happy.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy.
Salmonberry Park.
Salmonberry Park. Huh. Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it. So weird to imagine her living in a community like that. With, you know...
Weirdest part is how they all seem to love her. Where was prom queen Mary Ann when the whole town was turning on us? Her father.
Marianne, I hope this letter finds you, but since you didn't leave any contact information, I will have to send it to your aunt and hope for the best. I'm writing to inform you that your mother passed away last week. We just had her funeral reception. The house has been filled with people all day, friends, family, colleagues, and church members. It's now 11 p.m., and I'm sitting alone at the kitchen table, surrounded by dozens of trays of food, flowers, and sympathy cards. Your cousin Adie brought in a beautiful photo album full of our holiday pictures in La Conner. You're there in all of them, but you weren't here today. We haven't heard from you in 4 years and can only hope you made it to Alaska or wherever you are, and that you and your child are both safe. Your mother had been sick and depressed for years, and you can imagine why. The pain of being shunned by her own daughter, knowing she would never get to see her grandchild grow up. It spread through her body like cancer and consumed her completely. All this suffering simply because you ran away like a temperamental little girl, instead of accepting her help when you got pregnant out of wedlock, after dropping out of college and without a penny to your name. She only stepped up to help because she knew you weren't ready to raise a child properly. Marianne, a mother's duty doesn't end when her children leave home. Now that you're a mother yourself, I hope you will begin to understand that good parenting isn't about coddling children. It's about providing for them and shaping them into the people they're supposed to become, whether they like it or not. I won't trouble you again. You've made your intentions clear. I just thought you should know, Dad.
What the hell? Mary Ann was pregnant in 1992, before she even got here.
Before us? Do we have a long-lost sibling out there somewhere?
It's possible, but she could have given it up or miscarried. Who knows?
Yeah, you're right. Do you think we could track down her father?
You mean the grandfather she never told us about? I don't think I want to.
You're not at all excited about having more family.
You saw the letter. I don't think we want any part of that.
Fine. Let's keep digging.
Oh.
This just lit up, so I think we're supposed to try this one next.
What's this?
Some sort of map? What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
This is the princess's house. That's the Gold Lady's castle.
What's that plant thing on top?
This is the princess's house. Some sort of clock? This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. This is the princess's house. This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
There we go.
What's in there? Another letter?
The princess's laws. Is this from the Book of Goblins?
Not that I know of.
Well, sure looks like it could be.
She would have made should have been an author. I mean, she would have made good money and been able to support her kids and stuff. Because her stories are really good. The Princess's Loss. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. She had made it through the woods into that house with nothing left but the clothes on her back and a single item from her old life, a splendid tiara. She lost almost everything in her desperate flight from the Mad Hunter. The trees tore the rucksack from her back and shredded her dress and left a pattern of red welts on her skin. But through it all, she clutched the tiara close to her chest, fearing any misstep could cause it to fall from her arms and break. The tiara had its own spot in the big wooden house, a pillow near the window where the sun would catch on its surface to shine and wink. The princess could stare for hours at the tiara, marveling in its beauty, and running her thumb down its curves. Every morning she would wake, and she would tend to it, polishing its every surface, to be sure it shone as brightly as it possibly could. Then she could pluck it up, place it upon her head, and walk the woods, feeling somehow more complete. Because what, after all, was a princess without a crown? That didn't sound right. Because what, after all, was a princess without a crown? Every night she would place it upon its pillow, give it a quick kiss, and go to bed. On her way, she would pause and glance back to be sure it was still there. She hated to be separated from it, but she knew it was the safest on the pillow while she slept. Maybe when Tessa was like, she was saying that she acted like a princess while everybody was like giving her handouts and stuff, that's probably because she was kind of used to that lifestyle, if that makes sense. One night, the princess woke to a raging storm. The wind howled against the walls, rattling the windows and their panes. Fearing a gust might burst open a window and blow the tiara to the ground, she plucked it from its pillow and brought it to bed with her. All through the night she held the tiara close, and in the morning she woke to find herself still cradling it. The storm had passed, and the princess relaxed. That day was the same as any other, though she perhaps gave the tiara an even more thorough clean. Grateful as she was that nothing had gone wrong, that night she placed the tiara upon its pillow, gave it a quick kiss, and went to bed, pausing on her way to be sure it was still there. In the morning she woke and sensed immediately that something was wrong. In the living room the tiara lay upon the ground, broken, dull, and faded. Nothing else in the room had changed. The pillow was exactly where she had left it. The window was closed. There had been no storm, no wind, no sign that anything at all could have gone amiss. Only the tiara, mute upon the ground. She picked it up and held it in her arms with a guttural cry. Guttural. But though she tried to fix and to polish it, it was gone, beyond repair. The princess held the tiara through the day and through the next night, sitting in the same spot at the window where she used to polish it. When the sun rose, she looked outside and her gaze fixed on a sapling. She remembered how the sapling had survived the winter, clinging to light despite the frozen, unforgiving earth. Without a word she went out and buried the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling, and as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara felt truly gone, and with it the final link to her old self. She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman, alone in a deep and ancient wood. And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title.
And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. That was the story she read us that night.
It makes sense now.
Yeah. She got pregnant. And she ran away to start a new life. And then she made her way to Delos Crossing, where she was finally happy. But then the baby died.
Oh no.
I can't even imagine how she must have felt. She left everything behind, built a whole new life for him. And then he was just gone.
I guess having us helped her move on. But when it looked like we were gonna be taken away, she snapped. She just couldn't lose any more children. It really wasn't anything we did.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this.
I don't either, but all I wanted was to understand what happened to her. And now I do.
Yeah. We still haven't seen what's in that chest. Okay, so how do we open it?
OLE.
Alright, should be easy enough.
Oh gosh darn you. Okay, wait, not in that red order. So, yellow 0, red L, orange E. Okay.
Alright, should be easy enough.
Oh gosh darn it, I did it again. No, go back. Just one more, there we go. Leo?
Yes.
Leo. Ooh.
Whoa.
Did it just get darker in here?
Ollie. She noticed.
Dear
That was her
Allison
son.
and Ollie, we write stories to understand and be understood. But what good is a story without a first act? I'm sorry I kept mine from you for so long. All my love, goblins.
Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
Is that...
Leo Ronan.
Why didn't she tell us about him? Why didn't she tell us any of this?
I mean, it's fucking terrible. That's why. Allie, did we do the right thing opening this?
We did. It's better we know what happened, even if it's hard. And there's one more thing we need to see.
Are you sure?
Yes. Come on, let's go to the dock. It's time to finish this.
She was a very...
Hey, now that we're done with the important stuff, maybe we can take a crack at these?
Crafty goblins go here. Moonhag's gotta be imprisoned in her lake. Mad Hunter, always on the princess's trail. That's the Pious Pelican spot.
Oh man, I'm still missing some. Shit.
Here, the Secret Keeper, hiding secrets in the clouds. Gold Lady stays locked up in her castle. Back in your pond, Big Frog. We'll let the mangy muskrat have his rock back.
1, 2, 3. I was missing 4. Fuck. That sucks. Shit. No. 4, 5. I was missing 5 of them.
The old bear's gifts for the princess. I'm totally blanking on that story. What did he give her again?
Why don't we open up the book and check?
The bear gave her a sword. Do I gotta read that story? It's looking like it, isn't it?
Fresh caught salmon? A newly bloomed bluebell? Some roses, maybe? Wait.
I need berries.
Some honey? Maybe not. A handful of ripe berries? Nice. Man, he had it bad. Just couldn't let go.
Sorry for the note under the door like a prison inmate. You okay? I stopped by and rang a couple times this week, but you didn't answer. I could see the light in the hayloft, so I figured you were in but didn't want to talk. I hope I didn't ruin everything. I know I probably came on kind of strong, but the thing is, I don't know how to talk to a woman like you. You're strong and kind, and you know so much. It's hard for me to know how to keep up. I guess all that went to my head, but I want you to know I got the message and I'm gonna get out of your hair now. And there doesn't need to be any bad feelings. We can pass in the street and say hello or not. It's okay. P.S. I noticed your car was leaking, so I put some sealant in there. You might need to take it to the shop though. Let me know if you want me to come with you because sometimes these guys try to rip you off. If not, no big deal. Sam.
Crafty goblin's loot.
That's from the princess and the 2 thieves. I drew the original.
And I distinctly remember drawing that cake, which is arguably the best part of that illustration.
All right, Picasso. And you probably remember what the goblins stole in that story.
Oh, fudders. Okay, I guess I gotta figure that out too. Fuck, so much reading. What's in one house? I just realized the food was disappearing from her house. Only a few fruits, nuts, and eggs vanished during that night. So... fruits.
Maybe they took some of the princess's fruit?
Eggs.
I'm pretty sure they stole some eggs.
And nuts. I think that's candy. Where's the nuts?
Some flour for the cake, maybe? Or not. Did they steal candy?
No.
Actually, I'm not sure. Didn't they take some of the princess? Actually, I'm not sure.
I said nuts, but alright. But then small items started to disappear as well. Spoons, plates, forks, and blankets.
What if they took some spoons? That's it. I always wondered where that drawing went. She said it was her favorite, and then one day it just disappeared.
You are the best mom in the world, the prettiest princess.
The crafty goblin's good deeds.
Of course. The goblins had to help out the creatures of the forest to pay off their debt to the pelican.
Well, what did they do?
You know, I don't really remember.
They broke open the beehive for the bear. Actually, I'm not sure.
The crafty goblin's good deeds. They found struggling. Okay.
They had to give nuts to the muskrat. Actually, I'm not sure. They gave the star.
Okay. They helped the old bear who could not get the honey out of a narrow beehive.
Stalwart moose a good scratch on the back. They broke open the beehive for the bear. They hugged the princess when she was crying. Nailed it. Our lives would have been so different if their friendship hadn't gone to shit.
The Pelican Crossing is a specialty gift banquet located near the O'Shea Glacier, catering to Gaston's Channel tourists as well as Delos Crossing locals. We realize in an assortment of high-quality products from home accessories, handmade souvenirs, personalized apparel, and locally made art. The Pelican Crossing will be the first store to act as a relay between the buzzing arts and craft scene and customers. In addition to a wide array of novelty handcrafted products, the consumer will enjoy friendly and knowledgeable customer service from Benchi, store co-owner Tessa, and up-and-coming artist Marianne Ronan. This business plan is prepared to obtain financing in the amount of $20,000 to purchase inventory and to help cover expenses in the first year of operation. In year one, the Pelican Crossing plans to break even, and in year two, we plan to generate a moderate profit. Working on the executive summary part of our business plan. What do you think, Tessa? Wow. A lot. It would have been really different.
Very old beavers repair list.
That's the story where the princess's house gets damaged by a storm and the animals help her fix it.
Yeah. What did they do to fix it again?
Okay, let us look. First two things she could fix, but the last continued. So the storm had blown shingles off the roof and planks off the walls.
She fixed the roof shingles. She fixed the planks that were blown off the...
And even bent a post upon which the house stood.
Walls? She slapped the post with her... All right. Damn. That must have been rough on Eddie.
Yeah, he doesn't really like to talk about her.
Dear Marianne, you cover your ears every time I try to have this conversation with you, so I thought I'd have a better chance doing this in a letter. I know you don't like saying goodbye, so I'll keep my rambling short and sweet. I want to thank you with all my heart for taking care of me for these past few months. I can't even imagine how exhausting it must have been for you to look after a sick old lady when you also have two small children at home. I know you want me to keep fighting this disease and hoping for recovery, but it's always been a great strength of mine to know when it's time to let go, and that time has come. I'd like to ask you for one last favor. Please take care of Eddie after I'm gone. My poor boy puts on a brave front ever since his father died, but I know he's in pain. I would be so much more at peace knowing he still has family. Maybe he could teach the kids how to fish. He loves spending time with them. Thank you for the warmth and the peace you brought to my life. Give the kids a kiss for me, will you, Carol? And that's it. That's her whole story. Like, my
You really want
goodness.
to go? You sure we've seen everything?
Yeah, because I don't have any more of the little characters. And I already unlocked everything.
Either way,
so
I'm ready for this to be over.
let's get it done. Oh my god, I just cracked my back. Ow! 28 years old and with back problems. What is wrong with me?
What are we waiting for? I want to know who was here that night.
We all do, honey. We all do. Okay. Oh no. An hour ago? Okay, hopefully nothing was like too glitchy while I was streaming, because this was telling me that my CPU skipped like 3 times. So no more, please. I just hope and pray like nothing was too off.
Let's try and remember who Marianne was arguing with.
We got this. Come on, we got this.
Almost. Tom? Tom Vecchi is our father?
Of course. It had to be him.
Tessa knew, didn't she?
Yeah, she must have. It's what she didn't want to tell us.
God, Marianne and Tom?
I know.
What should we do now?
Call him out here and make him tell us what was going on.
And if he won't?
We know his secret. He will. Tom? It's Allison. We need to talk. We know it was you.
Girl, we know. We know now. I knew it was Tom. He was fucking sus the whole time.
Let me take the lead on this. I know him better. I thought I did, anyway.
Sure. Whatever. As long as we get answers.
And nobody bothered to like look at him and then look at the kids and then look at him and then look at the kids and not see like somewhat of a resemblance.
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
Yes.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? We didn't have anything to spare. That winter was rough on everyone. And you would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
That's a cruel presumption, young man. Maybe it was Tessa's idea initially. But I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
You were here that night. You saw Marianne and Tyler. Why didn't you help?
I know it wasn't my best moment. But she threatened my life.
Ah, coward.
You decided to let her drown?
I didn't decide anything. Everything happened so fast, I panicked. And by the time I got to town, Brown was already on his way out. There was nothing else I could do.
You tried to burn down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
I never meant to hurt anybody. You weren't supposed to be home.
Doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
What do you want me to say? I panicked.
God, what a fucking weasel.
Gonna blow up in my face. I had to do something.
Baby girl, you need to call your uncle.
So what do we do now?
We tell him he's got to fix the mess he made, one way or another.
You failed us, Tom. You need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want. As long as none of this gets out.
Excuse me?
You want me to pay for my mistakes? Fine. But please, Tessa can't know. This'd kill her.
Tessa already knows, Tom.
No. That's impossible.
It never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
Hello?
She never said anything. Oh, Lord.
You should try talking to your wife. Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation. And maybe Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Oh, come on. You of all people should appreciate how troubled Marianne was. She was unhinged. Something like this would have happened sooner or later.
was convenient for you, huh? You preyed on her because she was vulnerable. And you knew you could always blame it on crazy Marianne Ronan if you got caught.
It was nothing like that. Nothing at all. Your mother was a very pretty woman. And she'd been so many places and done so many things.
So basically, he's the muskrat.
I got caught up. Love made me a fool. Look, I made mistakes. But this will not go any further than the three of us.
Why? We know. Tessa knows. Marianne's dead. There's no point in hiding it anymore.
He's afraid it'll tank his campaign. Am I wrong?
Jesus, Tom.
I've kept your secret all these years. I don't want to go spilling it, but I will if I have to.
What?
Yeah. Your little story about self-defense. I've never told anyone how Marianne really died. That night, I came out here because I was worried about your mother.
No, you weren't. You were freaking threatening her ass the other night.
Why do they do it? They made me do it.
Remember, no bad.
They made me do it. Why did they do it? This is his fault. This is his fault.
Hunter.
No. No way. You're a fucking liar.
I saw what I saw.
Ugh! You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her.
Tyler!
You're not listening to this, are you?
Be smart about this, Allison. Are you sure you want this to get out? You've got way more here to lose than he does. His name will be all but clear, but you'll be a killer. What will your uncle say? And Michael? Well, the whole town might turn on you.
Don't touch her.
You know I'm right.
Just get out of here, Tom. Tyler and I need to talk alone.
Just please. Think twice before making any rash decisions. There are a whole lot of lives at stake here.
Leave us the fuck alone. And never come back.
You need to call your uncle. You need to call your uncle. Plus, your uncle already knows, but you need to call your uncle.
Allie, you okay? You didn't let that asshole get to you, did you? Did you?
What if he's right? I've been having all these nightmares about that night, and they were a lot like how Tom said. And now, when I try to remember, that's all I can see.
He's trying to mess with your head, and you're letting it work.
No, it's more than that. Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
Something's off because he put this in your head. Don't let him get away with it.
He might not be lying. We keep getting things mixed up. We remember totally different versions of the past.
Those are just details. This isn't that. She was going to kill me.
I'm not so sure anymore, Tyler.
She could have tossed the gun down, though.
She had a gun pointed at me. She chased me. She said she was going to kill me.
She threatened Tom with those exact same words, with the same gun on the same pier. The thing you said to Eddie the other day got thrown back at me. Don't you think it's possible that happened here too?
I guess it's possible. Fuck. I don't know. And we're never gonna know the truth, are we? Because the second you walk away from something, that's it.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, you just have to decide what you believe.
Me?
Yeah. You need to start dealing, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose, you gotta live with it, okay?
I have no idea how to go about this. That's too much fucking pressure.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
I'm going to kill you.
Okay. Wait. But the flag. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Because I need to know. I need to know if I'm making the right decision. Give me a moment. So, from what I'm reading, like, nobody really knows. They make it sound like they don't know, like, the right answer, though. But that doesn't. It's not really saying, like, which is the better choice. It's like, regardless, like, it's gonna go down the way it's gonna go down. Okay, so. I mean,
I'm going to kill you. I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you. Oh, please.
it's just. I don't know. Because she was looking down. I don't know.
Kill herself. Just herself. You interrupted her and we got confused.
Are you sure?
Yes. That attic. Tyler, that was meant for us. It was her way of explaining what she was going through. I made a horrible mistake.
Hey, it's okay. I'm here.
I mean, why else would she leave, like, all of that the way that it was, unless... Because I know she wouldn't get, like, old and then be like, here, I want you guys to know this. It did seem like she was gonna do that, but then again, also, like, she always wanted to have kids, you know, and then she lost her first baby, and then losing them was gonna... Well, then again, she thought CPS would really take them. She wouldn't get them back, so...
You know, I just remembered that I have milk up here.
Peep what I just found downstairs. What do you think?
That's probably
Would have aged well, or just not bad?
I guess her being alone without them, if considering they get taken.
Where are you at right now?
She couldn't live with herself.
I just keep hearing her say she wasn't going to hurt you. Over and over.
We were kids. We freaked out. You weren't equipped to deal with that shit.
She was just talking to you. And I killed her.
Stop.
But like I said, what she could have did was drop the gun and then go after him.
I don't want to use our voice again. Ever.
What the fuck?
Seriously?
I don't know. But I want to stop feeling like this. And I think we'll be better off without it. This morning, I kept getting these horrible visions. Of you and Marianne.
Well, it's looking like I'm getting a bad ending.
Our memories?
Yeah, but different. It was all my worst thoughts brought to life. You were in my bedroom saying I abandoned you. Eddie called me a snake.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you.
It's okay. I was the one who walked out. I can't let that happen again.
I don't think it will. Something's been pushing us to find answers. And now we have them. Maybe I'm wrong. And if it stays bad, we can stop. But I really want to keep what makes us, us.
The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the Moon Hag, but she did not kill him, because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted the day he would emerge.
Brothers and sisters?
To once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand.
Always.
And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
And then I think she wasn't even going to consider the camp because that would mean sending him away. So she probably ended up getting that book to try to understand him better. Like what he was going to be going through. And it all starts to make sense, but still, wish could have found like more to kind of been like to really set in what would have been the true ending. Oh, I like his new haircut.
Good to go.
Oh, thank you. You want to take this cup?
What's this from?
From yesterday.
Hey, it's me.
Me earlier.
House is empty. I'm getting ready to head out. So, last chance. Is there anything you want me to do while I'm in town?
Listen, Ty, you're dropping off the keys with Tina, right?
Yep, gonna leave them at her office on my way to the ferry.
Well, that's it then.
How's Juno?
Big and full of people, even without tourists. Michael's been writing up rules for the apartment. I need your support against his whole food policy.
Just refuse to sign anything until I get there. Okay?
Okay, but you better hurry. If he gets his way, we'll only have one small shelf for junk food.
What? Heresy. I'm gonna need like twice that just for snack cakes after my surgery next month.
I know, right? This cannot stand.
Did you see the article I sent you about Tom losing the election?
Yes, I saw your message right before derby practice, so I didn't have time to read it. But I did cackle at the headline.
Did you picture Tom's face whenever you went in for a block?
No, but that is a great idea.
Anyways, I'm glad Tessa finally left his ass. Karma is a bitch.
Thank God.
How are you?
Actually, really good.
And plus, what I was also hoping is that you'd be able to expose his goddamn ass, but
For doing that. The observatory really needed me this week.
he was a fucking muskrat.
Happened, I just felt like I needed to keep some miles between me and Delos Crossing.
No worries. You still loving your therapist?
Gail, yes. I was actually just doing some letter writing she assigned me as homework. It really helped me get some perspective.
That sounds awesome. Okay, I'm gonna hang up now.
See you tonight.
Okay. I'm gonna take one last walk through the house and then head to the ferry.
Drive safe.
Pretty sure that's the only way possible in the old Allison Mobile.
Love you, Tyler.
Love you.
Wish Tyler could have just like punched him just fucking once. Hey goblins, word in town is you guys finally sold the house. I came by tonight to help you fix what needs to be fixed, but there was nobody home. Are you gone already? Things change so fast these days. Anyway, you know where to find me if you want me to fix things. If you're still in town, I mean. It's getting late and I'm pretty tired. Oh, and I'm sorry for acting like the stupid ass I am. Everywhere I look, I think about what used to be. I've been trying to do better, but I think it might be too late for an old bear like me. Not sure if this will reach you. It's getting late. Call me if you're still around. Be safe, Sam. P.S. I wish it was as easy to fix everything as a boat.
Seeing it empty is so weird, but at least it's the last time we'll ever have to.
That's pretty cool. Must be a relief to finally be done with that place. No doubt, traffic's not too bad, but I should be back at our place around 4 p.m. Traffic in Delos, only if the mailbox bandit escapes. Hey, I'm making that biscuit thing you like. Damn, on my way. I'll probably take out some fire hydrant and stop signs. Don't die, I'll keep it warm. See you in a few. Aw, they're doing good. Wait. No. You gotta take the laptop. You can't just leave it there, boy.
Certainly hope the new owners are Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It.
I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't get to get the paper airplane off that.
Goodbye, broom. Goodbye, room. Goodbye, man on the moon. For posterity. Huh. Well, at least she finally dumped his ass.
Dearest Tyler and Allison, I am writing this letter from Juneau International Airport. Well, I will soon board a plane to Melina on a missionary assignment. I apologize for not coming in person to say goodbye, but I was called to make this decision alone and to carry it out on my own as well. I'm sure you understand that sometimes we must follow without question the prompting of the Spirit. I will not be coming back to Delos Crossing for some time. Before I go, there is something I must confess to you both. Perhaps because I never found the strength to confront my husband, I have never been able to forgive Marianne for her betrayal. I truly did love you both like my own children, and I always tried to forgive your mother for her unapologetic lifestyle. But when I discovered that you were the fruit of her affair with my Thomas, I wanted her to suffer like I was suffering, and I brought down on your house the wrath I never dared allowed to unfold in mine. I've been deeply ashamed all these years, and I'm surprised how much better I feel with it out in the open. The greatest thing about truth is the peace it brings to your life. I hope that you could find it in your hearts to forgive me. You have taught me once again how love will bring you further in life, something that Marianne had been trying to show me all along. Take care of each other always. In his steps, Tessa. I'm glad she knows the truth. She probably had like
Sucks to suck, Thomas Anthony Fecky.
Fucker. I hope your store burns down. Like, for real, I hope it burns down. With you in it.
Well, this is goodbye for real, I guess.
I really loved this
Hey, Aaron.
story.
It's Ty. Tyler Ronan. I thought I'd catch you on your break between sessions, but I guess you're going long with another rebel with too many causes. I know I haven't reached out since I left Fireweed, but I just wanted to say, well, you were right about grief. About it going in circles. This morning, I was out on the porch staring at the fog, and my mother, she just tumbled right out of me. But it was okay. It actually felt good to remember. Anyway, give me a call back if you get a chance. I'll see you around. And thank you.
Lock up and go. Twins for life. Awesome. Allison was grateful that they completed Marianne's puzzle. People actually tried to force the chest open? 61% believed in Tom's testimony. The twins trusted their bond and kept their voice. 94% nice. Eddie was relieved that Allison accepted responsibility in the murder. 66% confessed the truth. Sam felt understood by Allison. 68% listened to Tom's story. Michael felt closer to Tyler. 65% kissed Michael. If you or anyone you know are struggling with suicidal thoughts or experiencing emotional crisis, you can find help using these resources. You matter and we need you in the world. I didn't get a chance to read all of it. Okay, guys, that was Tell Me Why, and we've completed it. It's all finished. I mean, I like how the ending turned out, but Tom did get his. But my thing is, I guess I was just expecting something a little more vengeful, but I think I'm content. I'm happy with how the ending was. It was hard to make the choice because both their memories throughout the whole thing, they just differ. And it was just so odd that it did. And I was right, as I stated before. Allison was really trying to suppress and bottle up the memories and emotions that she had because I guess as she I'm not guessing, but pretty much as she got older, she second guessed everything that she might have thought she knew or witnessed of her mom. And then Tom saying it was also like another whammy. But like I said earlier, the mom was planning to harm herself. Yes. That I do firmly believe. But chasing your child while holding a gun, yeah, that for the child would make it seem like you snapped and you're going to shoot them. So to me, that's why I'm like, okay, well, I see you weren't gonna harm Tyler, but you should have tossed the gun. Like, the minute you saw him, you should have just dropped the gun on the floor and then went after him and then tried to comfort your child. And, but she didn't. She was very much emotionally in distress. She was she was gonna kill herself because her kids were gonna get taken away, and she just couldn't imagine losing two more two more children after losing her firstborn. Because even I was like adding up, like, why would a woman that was gonna be around or even try to fight, wanting to have her kids in her life, would leave puzzles and like her whole life story upstairs to reveal everything when you're planning or gonna try to be, or however the scenario may go, to be a part of their life, or even if they come back and seek you out and then you tell them, like, there was no need for that loft if that was going to be the case. I mean, unless she was really like that, like, out there, and it's pretty much like, oh, when I get old and die, and then you decide to stay in this house or be here with your kids, and you can eventually find out my story, because I'll forever be like a mystery. But I highly doubt that. That's like at a 5%. The rest of the percentage, she was gonna do self harm. She was gonna end it because she couldn't handle losing her kids. And then the fact that Tessa knew, like, I'm glad she realized her mistake in that, she cut off Marianne, and Marianne, oh, that woman. But she should have flat out, like, when she did what she did, she should have flat out turned to her husband, like, okay, yeah, I'm not talking to Marianne anymore, but I know what you fucking did, and I'm done with your goddamn ass. And should have raised, like, all hellfire up in her house. But instead, she just was like, oh, I'm gonna get at Marianne. And obviously getting at Marianne would trickle down to her kids, but not even handle the man that caused the main shit too. I mean, yeah, Marianne had her part. Don't get me wrong. But that dude was a fucking weasel. If anybody ever makes like a fan comic or a Wattpad or, something, can they like personally just make it to where like Tom's shop just like catches fire and maybe part of him is in it? I wouldn't mind. Because that dude was just a real piece of shit. So, anyway, those are pretty much my thoughts on it. I really enjoyed this game. I loved it. I wish it was kind of like Life is Strange, where I can go back and collect all the items that I miss. So that way, it's not just to get that 100%, but a part of me believes that if I would have gotten all of them, maybe like another thing would have unlocked. Not an achievement, but maybe like another thing to learn about her. Or maybe even like something extra to use against Tom, or I don't know. Just like anything, because her story, like, as you're unraveling it, you're just, wow, my God, like, she was pretty much a princess, but she had to abide by like what her mom wanted her to do. And I don't know if anybody's ever watched Steven Universe and Steven Universe Future, how like Greg's parents were like always very strict with them, had to have things a certain way, in particular schedule, he had to do this, he had to do that, even though he wasn't interested in those things. And so when he left, he just became like free-spirited hippie. And then when he had Steven, you know, basically it was the same rules applied. So that, but for her, I mean, that is still kind of, still same story premise, but I get where she was coming from with that. But being with, around married men, that was kind of like, she should have rethought her steps there. But other than that, like, her whole story was just, whoa. And the ship sailed with Michael and Tyler, so I'm really happy about that. So that was, you know, yeah, that was a really good ending, and that was like cute how they like really hit it off, and how Michael was like very like, I want to get to know you more, please, like, and they're both being like all mushy and corny and cheesy and stuff. But anyways, that's all my thoughts on it now. So it is 2:43 in the morning, and I'm gonna head to bed. So until next time, guys, I'll catch you later.